everything going for it. Chasing is Rob Collard in second place. Adam Jones in the silver and red Seat in third. Then it's Mike Jordan in fourth. What's going on, Matt Jackson? Oh, Jackson is Turner! And Turner in the gravel. I think Jackson continues.
Yeah, Jackson did continues. Looking down the inside, and there was definitely a greasy track still on the inside, and probably not enough room. It's very difficult to pass on the inside there, and that could be. We have got a snatch vehicle actually down at Clearbow. Hopefully they can clear that with just stationary yellows or waved yellows.
What a shame. We had such a good, clean race, fairly incident free in the second race. There is Jackson still going through shot, so he's still running. He's just ahead of Tom Chilton on the road. They're just flashing through. A lot of mud on the front of Tom Onslow Cole's Vauxhall. Well, it's a bit grubby. He's obviously been off somewhere, and as you say, the snatch vehicle is ready to pull that Seat back out of trouble. There'll be yellow flags down there at the moment, though. Might be any overtaking allowed.
That really just sort of, well, watch this. How alongside is he? How alongside is he? Well, really, it was just a nose down the inside, wasn't it? Very difficult to see from that angle. Here we are. Oh, well, difficult one to call. Difficult one to call.
It really narrows up down there, doesn't it?
It's very difficult. You've got to be cleanly alongside, really, to claim the corner, because the guy in front, or in that case Turner, has no option but to turn in. But Giovanardi not streaking away at the moment. Oh, that's actually the replay. I apologise.
Yeah, that was the replay once again, and Scott Dennis. What a day for Seat. They've lost Plato effectively, now they've lost Turner as well. It's just been an absolute nightmare for the Seat team here at Croft, and you know, in the past they've had several 1-2 finishes here. It's not always the case, but today it just has all gone wrong for them. Back with the race leaders though, and look, battle for second is hotting up here, because Rob Collard in that white BMW, he is coming under more pressure here from Adam Jones in the silver Seat, and we had a little look there down the inside, wasn't quite there though.
No, not quite there. Good racing. Collard didn't go right for the apex to leave a little bit of room in case Adam Jones needed it, but a great little battle of the independents. Collard, Jones and Jordan, with Matt Neal tagging on the back of them.
Yeah, Fabrizio Giovanardi's opened up a 1.2 second lead over these two guys. Oh, Jones down the inside, he's done it. Jones gets alongside Collard down the shave. Oh, and he's wiped off the front bumper on Jordan's car, and he loses 4 places in one go, and it could all be over. And Motorbase team, what do they have to do to get a result? Dave Bartram will have his head in his hands. They really felt there was a chance here. Damage to the back of Mike Jordan's car as a result.
Yeah, that was a good move by Jones down the inside into Sunny. A very difficult one to pull off, because you're braking on the curve and on the bumps, and he pulled it off really neatly, and then Collard obviously got a little bit wide, got into a tank slapper, and that was the result.
There is the old front end. It's not just the bumpers, it's all the inlets for the radiators, and bad news indeed for Rob Collard. Take another look at it.
Yeah, down the inside comes Adam Jones, slight bit of contact, nothing too dangerous, but then gets an oversteer, and that was Collard's front end gone. Jackson nipping through there as well.
So Mike Jordan survived that moment, and in fact is now running in third place as a result of that. So there you are, Giovanardi leads in the Vauxhall. Second is Adam Jones. It's a great run from Jones. Jordan under pressure though from Matt Neal. So that's the race for third place between the John Guest car with his bumper trailing away and the Vauxhall Vectra of former champion Matt Neal. Right behind him is Matt Jackson, then it's Tom Chilton. Rob Collard is still running, I think, although he's dropped back a little more now. So it's next up, it's Gordon Shedden and Tom Onslow Cole, and this is the race for third position.
There's going to be a lot of souvenir bumpers out there after this race, aren't there? So race fans that are here watching, you can get out there and pick up some BTCC souvenirs.
Great to see so many hardy race fans at Croft here today. Despite the awful weather conditions this morning, still plenty of people enjoying the action in the touring cars. There is Mike Jordan then in third place, Matt Neal directly behind him, then Matt Jackson, the star of race 2 in particular, and then right behind them is Tom Chilton, and then Gordon Shedden next up. So the two Team Halfords cars running relatively close to one another, but further down the top 10 than they would prefer to be. Onslow Cole 9th, then Colin Turkington still in this race. He's in 10th place. Remember, he had that incident with Jason Plato earlier on. Gordon takes quite a wide line in to Clairvaux, doesn't he? And there's not much to choose between them at the moment.
No, not at all. And at the moment, Matt Neal's being fairly patient. He hasn't really attacked Jordan, but I'm sure he will do later in the race. Jordan's driving neat and tidy as we know he can. This is on board Chilton following Jackson. That bumper just staying attached. You hear Chilton just on the limiter there as he's changing down. Oh, Jordan's gone wide and Jackson gone wide. Is there some fluid down there or something? I wonder if Collard went round and dropped some fluid from the rads or something, but they both simultaneously slid wide.
It's all changed. Third now is Matt Neal. Fourth now is Tom Chilton. Fifth is Jackson. Oh, Jordan's off again. Jordan runs very, very wide. He's lost another place, maybe two. And Mike Jordan definitely struggling, unless maybe his car's leaking fluid onto its own tyres or something, because he's suddenly struggling, slowing right down. Now he's allowing Stephen Jelly through, and his son Andrew is the next one who's going. Oh, he's all over the place. No way he can control it.
Yeah, something's broken or leaking fluid onto his own tyres, as you say. That was a shame. Just as I was saying, how neat and tidy he was driving, they became a problem. But
well, that's two commentators' curses we've put on people already in this race.
Chilton putting a lot of pressure on former teammate Matt Neal.
Yeah, he is. Matt Neal now in third place, remember, so you've got Vauxhall leading and Vauxhall in third. So it's certainly going the way of Seat's rivals here, with Adam Jones doing a great job in second, but then it's Matt Chilton tucked in there. There is Chilton, time of 9, and right behind him, Matt Jackson, still with a shout at scoring very useful points here. Tom Onslow Cole now up to 6th place, Gordon Shedden up to 7th, Turkington 8th, that brings Stephen Jelly into 9th, and Andrew Jordan, as a result of his father having problems on that last lap, well, he's now come up into 10th position.
Yeah, and Plato in 12th, driving with the steering completely out of kilter, and with the rate that other cars are dropping out, he could get some reasonable points.
Yeah, that would be good, but of course it's still big rival Giovanardi who's heading for victory at the moment. Big lead of 2 seconds for Fabrizio Giovanardi over Adam Jones currently, and there's the battle for third. It is Matt Neal and Tom Chilton. Chilton's looking good here at the moment, I have to say. He's promised at several occasions already this year. He's had 1 second place finish, and he's definitely putting the pressure on Matt Neal. Let's see what he can do. Sunny out here. Not really any chance to overtake on the next bit, but try and set Matt Neal up perhaps on the next lap.
Yeah, an opportunity maybe for Chilton to extract some Team Dynamics revenge on Matt Neal. Matt Neal putting his teammate Shedden in the wall.
That's right, that happened in race 2, didn't it, when Gordon Shedden ended up in the tyre barrier as a result of contact with Matt Neal. Look at Chilton there, popping over the curb on the inside, just losing a touch. He's now under pressure himself from Matt Jackson. Let's just take a look at what happened to Jordan when there was a little bit of a something there.
There was a hint of some steam or something, wasn't there? And it definitely caught both of them out.
Jackson's still the man on the attack at the moment. As we get back to the live, yeah, he's still pushing Tom Chilton. Still that little bit of damage to the back of the car, which won't help him, but it's not really hindering him too much. Onto the main straight, effectively here, heading down towards Tower Corner. There's no doubt there's an opportunity to overtake, but I don't think it's going to happen. But as we were saying, it's turning into a miserable weekend for Seat. We saw Darren Turner end up in the gravel trap after contact with Matt Jackson, and Darren's with Louise.
Darren, that was a difficult one to call. You went off after that shunt with Matt. His fault, your fault, or just one of those things?
It's very difficult. I mean, until I see a replay, I don't know. But I had a good run on him down the outside. I think I had the line, and it's got to give and take a bit out there, and that doesn't seem to be the case with Matt. He always gets in there, and it worked for him that time. But what goes around comes around.
It's just gone horribly, horribly wrong for Seat this weekend, hasn't it?
Well, Saturday was great, and then obviously today's just been a catalogue of disasters, really, and unfortunately that's another race we haven't scored any points. So far I've got 1 point for pole this weekend, and that's not really good enough when you're trying to claw up into the championship. But we'll come back fighting at Leicester.
Thanks, Darren.
Cheers.
Thanks.